Hey, welcome back to the Restaurant Show. Joining us now are Rick and Raul, who join us from the Red Zone. And we're so excited to have you here because the Red Zone is so many things. A wonderful sports bar, one of our favorites. And you guys have great entertainment, music, and maybe most importantly, I don't know, there's a very long list, but you have some phenomenal and giant, by the way, nachos. So talk to us a little bit about these nachos that practically feed a family.
What we have here is the Red Zone Nacho Plate, and it is quite a large plate of nachos. And
yeah.
Raul creates it with the natural ingredients we have here, except for the cheese isn't natural.
Well, you know, we need our nacho cheese in any plate of nachos, so we don't question where the nacho cheese comes from. But you've got all kinds of delicious, fresh ingredients here, and in case you're not catching this, although it's hard to miss because it's a huge platter of nachos, look at this, and it's beautifully colored. You got a couple of different types of chips in here, and your nachos really do have quite the reputation. So in case you haven't tried Red Zone nachos, they are the best. So how many people do these feed, first of all?
Well, we've heard that you can get 7 people on a plate of these nachos.
Yeah.
We've seen one individual eat them all by themselves.
Yes. So
generally, I'm sorry.
No, please. By
Generally
all means.
speaking, though, that between 5 and 6 people, 4 people very comfortably will eat a plate of these nachos.
So if you're coming for dinner, you can order these as an appetizer. If you're a complete glutton, you can eat them by yourself, and they welcome all kinds, right? You don't judge.
We don't judge, and we haven't had any complaints yet.
Right, absolutely. And so let's talk a little bit about these ingredients. You've got 3 different kinds of cheeses and lots of fresh ingredients. So go ahead, I know Raul, you're gonna put them together for us. So go ahead and kind of walk us through what you do.
Okay. The first time I put nacho cheese on the top.
So we love our nacho cheese. Every good set of nachos needs some delicious nacho cheese. So you start with the cheese actually. And you give us a good base here before we throw our fresh ingredients on. And then, you know, not all nachos have all these different beautiful colored ingredients. So talk to us a little bit about what else you're adding. Chicken?
Oh, the next one is vegetables.
Okay, so you're gonna do vegetables next. I thought maybe meat was next, but that's the finale, huh?
Black olives.
We're doing black olives and fresh tomatoes. You guys chop those up fresh right beforehand. They look just beautiful, nice and fresh. That's what we like to see in our nachos. That is just awesome looking. And then onions too. And I'm seeing jalapenos. Do you have jalapenos on your nachos or just?
Yeah, that's jalapeno.
Okay, so that's one of the, I'm skipping ahead, but I'm excited because I know you do your jalapenos really fresh. And you also have beans and chicken. Now, you guys do a couple of different choices with your nachos, is that right? Can you do some different meat options?
Yes, we do a ground beef nacho, chorizo nacho, and then we do a meatless nacho also.
Okay, so chicken, for folks out there who love chicken, that would be me. I would order the chicken nachos every single time. But you can do beef, chorizo, and then there's a no meat option too. So that's nice for folks too who are vegetarian or just want to skip out on the meat if you're going to have a big meal. And topping it off with some amazing, delicious, we love our cheese here in Wisconsin, so we don't have any problem adding extra cheese, do we?
Never.
And now you've got, oh, I didn't even know there was more. Okay.
That's a sauce for coming with the nachos.
Okay, so you've got salsa,
guacamole.
Listen to that crisp crunch from the chips.
And sour cream.
And sour cream. Tell me a little bit, Raul, about your guacamole. Now, a lot of people, you know, get their guacamole from all kinds of different sources, right? But you guys actually make your guacamole homemade at the Red Zone, is that right?
Yeah, that's a home guacamole. I made those guacamole. So I brought cilantro, tomatoes, avocado,
all kinds of fresh, delicious ingredients like we like. So I'll make sure that they live up to the expectations, right? And I'll give them a try. As I'm going to do that, tell us a little bit. These guys have a huge menu, right? I mean, all kinds of choices: salads, sandwiches, appetizers, the works. But you have an extensive sandwich menu as well.
Yes, we do.
So tell us about the sandwich you're going to make. I'm going to try this homemade guacamole because I can't help myself. It looks so delicious. But let's talk a little bit about this sandwich that you're going to make too.
Well, the next sandwich is that we're going to put up here is
Those are good. Very good, guys.
is
this
our
is-
buffalo chicken
Okay.
sandwich that Raul makes. Raul makes his own buffalo sauce with this particular sandwich. It's quick, it's easy, it's fast, and it's extremely good.
Okay, very good. This guacamole too, on the nachos, is just absolutely outstanding. Fresh guacamole, that's the, you gotta have fresh guacamole when you're doing nachos.
We offer the fresh jalapeno on the nacho also because it has a little more zing to it than a
Okay.
pickled.
Gotcha. I'm gonna set this down so I can show off this sandwich. So this is one of many sandwich options that you guys have. All kinds of sandwiches, salads, just like I said, a huge extensive menu. And let me mention too that these guys have just outstanding prices. So the food is an excellent value
Yes.
for giant plates of food. And then you guys do happy hours too.
We do a happy hour during the weeknight. We do our regular happy hour, and then we also offer a late night happy hour from 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock.
Okay, so not one opportunity, but two opportunities
opportunities.
to get great drink specials. So after work, 4 to 7, right? Is
I
that
believe that that's
4
correct.
to 7 happy hour at Red Zone, and then a 9 o'clock for us later folks who want to come in and get some good drink specials.
Yes.
And let's talk really briefly, we got to wrap it up, but you guys have a lot of entertainment coming up this summer too. How can we find out about that?
We have a double-sided venue. We have the Red Zone on one side, and we have the annex stage on the other side of the building. We bring in a lot of national acts. We promote the local bands on the local scene. We promote, in music in general, we like to hit all genres, everything from rock and roll to
Yeah.
radio bands to the
All
metal
kinds of
bands.
stuff. Yeah.
We also have dance nights. We also have
All
comedy
kinds of
nights.
entertainment. So comedy, dance, music, great food, great prices, Red Zone.
Yep.
Got to check them out this summer. Stay right there. We are all done with the restaurant show, but we'll be right back after this break.